entire episode was basically
Are they dead? Are the gems dead now?
No, I think that episode was the episode that Sunstone showed. That the entire thing we saw was the episode that Sunstone showed.
Oh my
Right?
God. Okay, yeah, probably. I thought they were gonna become Obsidian, though. I thought we were all gonna fuse and become Obsidian and save the gems, but I guess that would be too normal.
Now listen, we're having another season 1 Steven Universe.
Yes, we are. We are back to the basics. Now with more fusions.
Yes. Now with more voice actors.
Yes. God damn. I'm so glad Jasper, like Kimberly Brook, is in every episode now, basically.
Yeah, I love that. She's such a good voice actor, so I can't. I'm so surprised they haven't used her more. Mm-hmm. Like Jasper should have just been a permanent thing on the series because she's so good.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be back though when they solve her whole thing and give her a place in some way. I hope so, at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was weird.
That was weird, but funny, but weird.
Yes.
So we've had so many episodes now that's only been we've had maybe 2 or 3.5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 or 2.5 episodes dedicated to lore, and the rest is kind of fun, beachy stuff with what's happening with the gems in the beach, and I like that. I like that a lot more when they're combining the two instead of having them two separated.
I agree. I'm also happy that there's not many humans.
But they're incorporated in a good way when they are there.
They are there. I feel like we never got a conclusion to Ronaldo's view on the whole gem situation. I mean, he really wanted gems or aliens and so on, and then they just dropped that whole thing when Steven had to go to Homeworld and so on. And then they never showed Ronaldo's perspective ever again on this. I think that's because Matt isn't on the series anymore, and was it Matt and Ian or Matt and Jeff who loved Ronaldo so much?
Yeah.
So I'm also really happy because I don't like Ronaldo at all. But I don't know. I feel like that's another red thread that's just left in the open at this point. I wonder if they're gonna do something with that.
I think Matt moved on to make Craig of the Creek, right? Because in Craig of the Creek, in that show, there's a lot of Ronaldo type characters, but they work in Craig of the Creek because that entire show is kind of dedicated to just kids having kind of different genres dedicated to themselves, kind of like Ed and Eddie. You know, they have in Ed and Eddie, they have the 3 bullied kids. They have the little sister, you know, the girl that everyone likes, the cool guy. But in Craig of the Creek, they have an entire ensemble of characters, so they can just write out, you know, they have a Ronaldo character there as well.
I see. I haven't seen it, so yeah. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It also makes sense why Ronaldo might not be written as well in Steven anymore, since the creators or the people taking care of his character are gone. So I guess in that sense, it's good that they don't just try to push something out.
Because, I think that Bloodstone, that entire episode was very out of character for Ronaldo, and that made people dislike him, and I think that's why he's not in the show anymore. And also what Cartoon Network did with that episode to kind of commercialize it, which was really nasty to do.
Yeah. True. I remember that. The backlash. Yeah, the fandom isn't very... I mean, I understand the feelings, but... Yeah. Anyway, it was very nice to see Rainbow Quartz 2.0 and Sunstone more. And get their personalities a bit more.
They look a lot different. I think it's just the artists, but they look a lot different from what they do in the movie. Rainbow Quartz, it looks very different.
And very squished and very much more chubby than in the movie. But yeah... I also like that they did the whole trope of running back and forth between dates kind of thing. You know, like when you have decided on 2 dates with 2 different people at the same time, so you try to run between the restaurants.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's I like it. And this also continues to fill into the whole what is Steven's role here. Like he's trying to be a leader and keep everything together in the new beach city and the little homeworld. But I think it's all just coming up to the point where he doesn't want to do this anymore, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it feels like he needs to find his own place in all of this.
It's gonna be so, because with everything that it's hinting at, it's gonna be so bittersweet with him leaving. Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of endings that I really don't like. I really don't like bittersweet endings, even if it's kind of like, you know, everything's tied up nicely. I'm like, oh. But I'm a person who's like, I don't want anything to end, so.
Yeah, same. The only thing, like, I will hate if he leaves forever. That's the only thing. If he's like, I'm never coming back here. But if he leaves for college for a few years, then I'm fine. Like, he needs to get out of... He needs a vacation. He needs a break. He needs to become his own person and discover himself. But yeah, if he leaves forever, then I will be mad. I will be mad.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna be really sad because it's gonna, like, I want, like, if he leaves, he's gonna be like, okay, I am leaving for college with Connie. See you later. But that means that, like, I know that, you know, the college is very different from our type of college, but Connie, how old is Connie now? She's 1.5 years younger than him. Yes, she's 14 and getting ready for college.
Yes. I mean, they said in the first episode of this season that she's 2 years away from college. So I think, I guess maybe they will, you know, fast forward until he leaves for college with Connie, or he does it this year because he is old enough for college now.
I'm gonna assume, because I think like in the US they have this thing that you don't actually have to finish college. What you do, or finish high school, what you do is, like, you can go and take a GPA or something. I don't know what it's called. So you basically have your high school education done, and and you can just be done with high school.
Yeah, you can just do the test instead. I mean, and Greg did sing that I can give you all the finest courses online, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Steven is homeschooled. They've said that. Which is also not the thing in Sweden at all.
Wait, what does he sing again? I can give you all the greatest courses online.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But what does he say before that?
I can put you through college, but I'm with you, James, all the time. I can give you all the famous courses online.
Yeah, so then he's probably gonna leave for college.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think he needs that. And I hope he will be back, you know. And find his own thing that he needs to do and so on. Everything just stresses him out right now at the homeworld, at Little Homeworld. But yeah, I miss rational gems. Did we ever have rational gems though? But I feel like Pearl and Amethyst and Garnet all relying on Steven a little bit too much. And I mean, I guess they've done that several times before, but they used to be able to work a little bit more as a team and fix things, but maybe Steven just takes upon himself to do everything.
Yeah, I think these are kind of like our season 3, 4, 5 not filler, because there are no fillers in Steven Universe, but the less lore explorated episodes. So so they are just kind of like, you know, have fun with the character and the character personality, but don't really care about what happens in the lore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
these are the one-off episodes, you know.
But these are so much better than just the straight-up human episodes, so...
Yeah. Because it's like, you know, we've been introduced to all of them, so we don't need to know anything else about them.
Yeah. I feel Sadie and Lars episode coming on.
I think we need it, though. And I hope Rebecca is actually a kind of part of it and writing it, because she needs to kind of like have her fingers in there to say what she wanted to say with their friendship.
Exactly. I need her or them to end any kind of ship potential between Sadie and Lars, and actually give them a happily ever after, like as friends and as individuals. That's what I need. No more shipping. I'm so happy they're not seemingly getting together at all.
They're just friends.
Yes, thank God.
And I'm wondering if they're gonna touch a little bit upon Lars, you know, having been dead and being a pilot and shit. Like, they haven't done anything about that. I'm so annoyed. Why did they make such a flipping big thing about him being, like a ravaged, you know, kind of pirate? And we can go on and on about this. When this show is done, we need to have a huge discussion about it and just be...
Yeah, definitely go through everything. But like, yeah, I think that's about where they realize that they're probably gonna have to end the series. But it's also very obvious that that's where, like, where Lars became pink and everything, like got immortal and stuff. About there is really when the whole series just takes a turn towards, we need to get this over and done with. So they just throw out the whole Lars thing and don't do anything with it, and then they wrap it up very sloppily in the last episode, like, oh yeah, we're at Earth.
They had no point to us so many plans. Like, I can just see all this, you know, disjointed stuff, and they had so many ideas they wanted to say, and they were like, oh no, but 11 minutes is a really good runtime, and I'm like, you needed 20.
Yeah, that's why they have so many, like, they have the movie and they have like the four episode special and everything. I think that's good that they're trying to do, and they're airing 2 episodes at a time now as well. But yeah, no, overall they weren't prepared for the end when they started doing that Lars arc, and if they had, I think they would have skipped the whole Lars thing with him becoming a space pirate, because they did nothing with that. Nothing. Yeah. It was all behind the scenes, all outside of the episodes. So frustrating, honestly. So yeah, I hope the only redeeming thing here is if Lars and the other gems are space pirates part-time. Like, he's sometimes home doing his bakery and sometimes out in space and doing his thing there. Space pirates. I would love that.
But I'm wondering if, like, his and Sadie's relationship is kind of like what's going on with Lapis and Peridot's relationship with them, with the show kind of slowly parting them, separating them, because they kind of noticed that, shit, we were doing something that people, you know, responded either very poorly to, or something very bad came from it, so let's just, you know, not acknowledge it and just kind of move away from it, you know.
Yeah. Probably. I don't think they're gonna do anything more with Peridot and Lapis. They're not gonna confirm or deny anything.
Yeah, which is really frustrating because they actually had really good growing. Like, we spent an entire season with Peridot. We didn't get anything with Lapis. I want a Lapis and Peridot, like a Lapis arc that ends with Peridot and her fusing, and or like her becoming more comfortable to like them. I don't know.
I agree. I would love to see them fuse. I understand that Lapis fusing would probably be sending a bit of a strange or wrong message to people who identified with her a lot before. So I don't know if they're gonna have Lapis fuse ever again. But I want Peridot to then fuse with Steven, for example. Peridot needs to fuse with someone, honestly.
Peridot needs to fuse with someone, yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people wanted her to fuse with Steven. So yeah, I think I'm fine with never finding out what the Lapis and Peridot fusion would be, because it's unrealistic that Lapis would want to fuse ever again. So we'll see what happens there. If they are gonna make Lapis fuse, they will have to be very careful not to piss some people off there.
Yes. And you know, with that's the frustrating thing with the way that they wanted to portray that relationship. They made the most cool. They designed the most coolest of characters, but the way that they wanted to portray the relationship means that we're never going to see Malachite again, which is really more frustrating to me.
Yes, it's very frustrating. I also miss Malachite. I miss Malachite's theme, though. But yeah, I understand why it can't exist. What I miss more than anything with Lapis and Malachite and everything is that we never got to see her heal process, healing process, her depression, everything was off camera, and she just came in for a couple of episodes and was like, yeah, I'm still not fine, or now I am fine suddenly, I'm here to fight the diamonds for some reason.
Steven is in the room when she has that character like click, and then he leaves.
Yeah, and basically, like she got a really good song, and then the episode afterwards was the pink diamond reveal, right? So it was completely overglassed, and then the next time we see Lapis, she's just like, oh no, I'm gonna come back and fight the diamonds after all. We don't get to see why she changed her mind or anything. She's now back to fight the diamonds, and that's where we are with her character development. Like, we haven't seen anything. She's the first gem aside from the Ming trio, or four that we saw, and we have gotten nothing about her. I don't even like Lapis, and I'm frustrated.
Yeah, she was supposed to be a freaking
endgame villain.
Yeah. You know, she generally, like, in the first, she was supposed to be like endgame villain. She was supposed to be the season 1, like, or even like the finale of the show if they didn't get any more episodes. Like, that was gonna be it. And I'm like, holy shit, they have robbed her dirty.
Yeah, definitely. It would be so amazing if they ended the whole series with a Lapis arc, like actually made her the villain for the last part. Like, everything with Lapis and Jasper, like, everyone else is wrapped up. We've seen all the fusions for last time. Peridot's arc is over. Everyone's happy. Steven is about to leave for college, and boom, Lapis and Jasper still have to fix their issues, and Lapis freaks the fuck out and is the villain, the final villain of the whole series, like they planned from the start.
We do have two Lapises, you know, coming.
Yeah, so. Right. We see them in the opening. That's true. Maybe they will come and try to talk to her or something. Yeah. But
anyway, we probably have to stop talking, Elise. We have been talking for like double the episode.
Yeah, it will be really fun to see what else they bring. Do we know how many episodes this season is now?
Nope.
Okay. So it could be 13 episodes, it could be 26, it could be 52. We don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible to not know. I want to know.
Yeah. I also want to see the countdown coming. I guess we'll see in due time.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time, you guys.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.